Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, you guys. I hope everyone is very well. I don't know how many people have actually pop on live with me today because I am going on a little bit early, but oh look, it's just said Suzanne Actison has just started a live video. Why is it telling me that I'm going live? But you have to jump on the opportunities when you have them, and I am standing in the kitchen waiting for my lunch to cook. I'm making kind of like huevos ranchos or shakshuka or whatever it's called. I do love it and I don't cook it often enough. And I'm trying to find ways of using our eggs. And, oh, who's that? Oh, it's Joe. Hi, Joe. Joe can join me. She's in my time zone. But I was just saying how sometimes I like to go on live a little bit later in the day when more of my clients and my audience is actually on live, but better to do it than to not do it at all. And now's the opportune time. So because one, Rob's just gone out of the house for a couple of hours. So I feel like I can talk more at liberty, not like I have to really, edit what I'm saying when he's around, but it's an opportune time. And so there's a little learning. Don't worry so much about when you're posting your content or doing your thing. Just do the thing. Make sure that it's aligned and make sure that it's what your audience wants to hear, because this is now going to probably go and live on my actual feed as well. So it's still a bit of a double purpose. And what I wanted to come on here and talk about is content. So, I'm going live in a Clubhouse room this afternoon talking about how we create content that magnetizes our audience, and not just our audience, but magnetizes people that you really want to work with, which is what we call our ICA, or your ideal client avatar. And I see a lot of content that people are putting out there that doesn't have a purpose, it doesn't have much thought behind it. It's just something that is kind of nice or pretty, especially with reels these days. I'm seeing a lot of people producing reels that don't have an objective. So the way that I like to think of content and making sure that it has a message that's going to resonate, that people are going to go, she's my person, or she can help me overcome my challenge, or she can help me to get to where I want to get to in my business or in my life, or solve a problem. Joe's a photographer. Is making sure that content is going to make them kind of go, she's somebody that's going to help me do that. So is profiling you in a way that's going to hopefully have them see your video and click, or your post or your story or whatever it might be, and click through to try to see, to get more information. So making sure that your reel or your post or your stories has a point, has an actual objective. Now you might say, Suzanne, why do you show your chickens then? Or why do you show the kind of behind the scenes with your kids, or some of that kind of stuff? And that is sometimes where people get stuck in saying, well, no one's interested in that. But you really have to think about what it is that your client or the person that you're trying to attract wants. So what is the outcome? So the outcome of most of my clients and what I talk a lot about is having flexibility in your days, creating a life of your dreams, having time and money freedom. So any things that I can show them, my clients, you guys, my community, to demonstrate how that I can help make that possible for you in your life, and that is possible in your own life, is worth showing. And people love seeing those kind of little behind the scenes things and parts of your day and parts of your life, because that makes your message resonate and it makes it relatable. So think about what your client wants. So let's say you're a health coach and you think, okay, somebody wants to be healthier, they want to feel better, they want to sleep better, they want more energy, they want to feel more vibrant. Well, then show that. You have to actually show that, how you're living proof of that, how maybe you were here and now you're here. It wasn't always that way. Obviously you're not going to do that just in one story, but this is a whole story. This is a customer experience. This is something that you're taking them on a daily basis. So hopefully if you show them today something about how you slept really well because, I don't know, what you ate last night or what you didn't eat last night, or you discovered that you have a thyroid problem and that this is something that you've eliminated, it taps into something that they might say, oh, I wonder if that's the case with me, or I wonder if gluten is, I have a sensitivity, or maybe it's just something that generates some interest to make sure that your message then resonates, and then they're going to check back with you tomorrow, and then you're going to talk about, maybe it's not sleep, but how you set yourself up well in the morning, on the go, on your way out to work, and how you make a smoothie, and why that works, and what are some secret things that you might put in that smoothie. So it really is all about making sure that people kind of see how you can help them overcome their own problems by showing them parts of an outcome that you've already achieved. And so that's why I show people how I'm standing here doing a live while I'm cooking my lunch. This is the flexibility that I love to have in my business, and I think is a privilege in running my own business. And it's starting to burn in front of me. Really, that's an example of a health coach and how you can show the outcome for what your actual clients want. Maybe it is a business where you're going to help somebody with. Who is that? I can't see. I've got a great big crack down the middle of my phone. Oh, hi, Lindsay. It's early for you. Oops. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, gosh. Oh, wait, what does it say? Oh, Joe's requested to come live with me. Oh, no, she's not. She's untaken off her request, I think. But yes, so Lindsay is an OBM. Think about what your potential client, I'm obviously potentially somebody that could use an OBM. Think about what I want to achieve in my business to help me, streamline my systems or be more efficient, or, at the end of the day, I want to be able to reach more people. So if that's my outcome, if my outcome is, trying to think about this on the fly because I've got Lindsay here, I think, or I did, think about, I'm your ideal client in this kind of scenario. Think about what I want. So it's not just about systems and strategies and things that are going to take things off my plate. It's about the life that I potentially can lead if I generate more sales, or I reach more people, or I make more impact in my business. If I make more impact and I make more money, then I have more freedom and flexibility and all those things. And you're going to help me do that. So that's really, really key. And this is what I'm talking about this afternoon in my clubhouse room, is about how we can magnetize our ideal clients by just showing up as us. So yes, authenticity, but B, showing people the outcome. And I see, again, a lot of content that's out there, very, especially, across the board, but lots of teachy stuff, lots of, do this, that, the other to, increase your reach, or, but at the end of the day, you're not painting a picture for me about how you're going to make my life easier, or how you're going to help me, what are my challenges as a coach? What are my challenges, on a daily basis? Maybe it is producing content. Maybe that is a good way of helping me overcome my challenge, but really focus on, A, what's the point of your content, and B, showing people what's possible. We're showing people what's possible, as a transformation. I had on my masterclass last week, there was somebody who was joining me, who was an English language teacher, and she may watch this afterwards, and I'm sure she doesn't mind me talking about it. But people want to learn English, not just for the whole purpose of actually learning English. It's about the life-changing impact of learning English, and potentially traveling the world, getting jobs overseas. The doors that it opens in learning English. And actually, if she produces some content that shows that, people are like, they start dreaming and they start really thinking about what the outcome might be if they actually get off their bums and take an English class with her, or sign up for one of her courses, because she's painting this picture of what is possible. So remember, attracting people is about magnetizing them, making that message resonate, but also, and I'm not going to go into this too much today, but is this whole, strategy and energetics. The energetics piece is about you having that self-belief, and bringing that energy to the content and to your community every single day. If you lack that self-belief, then that's going to show through in your content. Like I said, I'm not going to go into that today, but that is another part of the equation. there's always, multiple prongs to this stuff. It's not just about producing content over here. It's about lots of other stuff. And I just did a reel this morning about fear. There's so many elements to running our businesses that I don't want you to think that, if you just get this right, it's everything. There are lots of different, cogs to the wheel and cogs that are that need to move. But content is such a big piece, and it's such a big part of what we do on a daily basis, that I want to make sure that if you're putting it out there, you're not just putting it out there and then kind of, not thinking about what it's going to do, what the purpose of it is, and B, that you can actually use it to have conversations with people, and those conversations can turn into sales. So, if you would like to hear more about this or have an actual conversation about it, this afternoon I am going into Clubhouse, so you don't actually have to have an invite yet. If you aren't on Clubhouse, just DM me or comment here, and I will, when I set up my room yesterday, it has a new little link, so you can actually go straight to the room, I think, without an invite. So if you're new to Clubhouse, let me know. If you're already on Clubhouse, let me know. The time is 4 p.m. Paris, 3 p.m. GMT, which is, or in British summertime now, they've changed the acronyms, BST maybe, 3 p.m. in London, and 10 a.m. Eastern Standard, 7 a.m. Pacific for my clients out there or anybody in my community out there. I think I've got most of them, except for the Aussies, unless you're up really, really late at midnight and or 10 p.m. in Perth. And that's it. I'd love to have you. We're going to be talking about this more. I'm going to be, and the beauty about Clubhouse in terms of conversations and connections is just that, is that having, actual real live conversations about this, so that instead of it's just me talking away at you. Oh, there are comments. Look at you guys. Thank you. Yes, sell the dream. That's right. Oh, stupid me. I didn't even see that there were comments the whole time. Yes, join me. So join me this afternoon. I would love to chat with you guys. I'm going to go and finish making my lunch and actually eat it. The French love having lots of holidays, and I'm squeezing a whole week's worth of work into 2 days, Monday, Tuesday. Kids don't have school Wednesday, and then they have Thursday, Friday off. So this particular week for a holiday. So I'm going to eat and run, and I hope to see some of you guys later on Clubhouse. And I think actually content-wise, I'm actually going to save this video and upload it tomorrow, so that there's a piece of content for me tomorrow. So there's a little tip as well. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys later. Bye!